My next guest developed the first personal training centers in Paramount and Sony Pictures. He was fitness editor for Good Morning America, personal trainer to an array of movie stars that you know. I mean, you know, names like John Travolta, Michael Keaton, Olivia Newton-John, Tom Hanks, Ann-Margret, Billy Crystal, Mike Huckabee. No, I'm just kidding. I could have used him. Would you please welcome the original celebrity personal trainer, Dan Isaacson. Dan, great having you here.
Great. Thank you.
You know, I would have to think that if you're a fitness expert, that the coolest job in the world is to be hired by movie studios to work with the most famous people in the world.
Oh, I would agree. It was interesting. When it started, it was the movie Staying Alive. It was years ago, and really, John Travolta was doing summer stock, really, theater at Snowmass, Aspen, Colorado. I was the athletic consultant there, and he asked me to train him for the movie Staying Alive, which was a sequel to Saturday Night Fever.
Yeah.
Now, in a week, that's going to be 40 years since we started training this movie in 1982. But the reality is that personal training didn't really exist then. And so after that movie came out and his transformation, Lily, my wife Kim, and I never left LA because we were all of a sudden training John Voight, Tom Hanks, Tony Orlando, Clint Black, Lisa Hartman.
Yeah.
And it went on and on and on.
So your career, I mean, all of a sudden, I mean, it's just an amazing thing. The studios ask you to come and work for them to get their stars in shape for their movies. Did you have some pushback from sometimes these celebrities who said, nah, I don't need all that stuff?
Not really, you know. It's interesting. The celebrities that we've worked with was such a blessing. I mean, when you think of the great people that we had, the array of people every day to work with, they always were, and you take like Tom Hanks, we did 3 films with Tom back to back. Philadelphia, Forrest Gump, and Apollo 13, 2 of which he won the Academy Award for Best Actor.
Yeah.
So they're disciplined, and it's great. At Sony Pictures, we were under contract. We did all the work for Sony, TriStar, and Columbia.
Ah. Now, I understand you've done some rather dangerous things yourself. Did you ever ride a bull?
Yes, I did. I wrote,
on purpose?
Yes.
You did that?
You have that picture somewhere? No. I did ride a bull in Aspen, Colorado. It was a celebrity bull ride that we put together. Dumbest thing I've ever done.
I would think so. I mean, you know, I think you're an intelligent guy, but Dan, what were you thinking?
Well, the good news is when I got that one picture, I ran over to my wife, said, did you get the picture? She goes, I don't know. You weren't on very long. You know, it's funny. I love this show because part of what we do in fitness is we have physical fitness, we have mental fitness, and we have spiritual fitness.
Yeah.
I think the message for me here, I want to make sure that I get out, is that laughter is such a great mental fitness. And this show is really everything that you'd ever want to do to have great mental fitness. You have music, you have laughter, you have creative things all the time. It's wonderful. Beautiful theater.
Oh, thank you.
I think it's a great aerobic dance studio.
You know, I think it could be that. You know, maybe you should see if you could train one of our cast members.
Well, you know what, I tell you what, that would be a great idea. I've actually, since I know that you were going to ask me that, I brought in one of my own trainers here from Hendersonville to work with us.
Okay.
He also has a nickname, it's Nitro.
Nitro. Sounds dangerous. So are you going to go do that?
We're going to do a little workout so we can get Nitro out here.
Where is Nitro? Hot stuff! Oh,
Nitro.
Who is this guy?
This is Nitro.
Hey, Nitro.
Like I said earlier, I hadn't done this in 30 years.
All right, well, Nitro, have a seat, because you're now in the driver's seat of your body.
And
what we
obviously,
what we want to get across here is that the idea is that we need to walk every day. We know that research has shown us that if you're physically active, you can reduce the risk of heart disease, cancer, and a variety of other things, including COVID. We found that recent research now in terms of hospitalization and also the ability to get back to square one after COVID is much better if you've been active.
Wow.
So if you're in your 50s, 60s, and 70s, please be active. Active means 30 minutes a day of walking, brisk walking, and also 2 days of what we're going to do here today. We're going to do a workout with you. We're going to actually work joints, and we're going to get all the way through midsection, all the way to the top, if it's okay. Are you ready?
Luck. Yeah, good luck. Man.
Let's give them a big round of applause before we start.
Hey.
We need all the help we can get. Come on. All right, so here we go.
Now I'm ready.
Very simple. Sit up nice and tall. Chin's gonna be parallel with the floor. Pull those shoulders down and slightly back. That's great. Bring your
My shirt?
feet are gonna be shoulders width apart, a little foot in front of you. Now we're just extend one leg to begin with. We're gonna actually press down like you're on the gas pedal. Bring it back. That's it. Warm up that ankle. Very good. The other ankle, please, now. Nice. Keep the abs nice and tight. Step a little straighter there, Keith.
Feel the
There you
burn,
go.
Keith.
I'm
Feel the
feeling
burn.
it. I'm
You're doing
feeling
really
it.
well. Very good. Now what we're going to do is just going to extend the knee out like this and fire up the other upper thigh and slowly pull it down using the underneath part. It's called the hamstrings. Other side, toes straight up the ceiling, pull down. Look at this audience. Pull down.
They're mesmerized.
I know it. Now this is great. We go from a seated position to a standing position. Most people don't realize it's a really big deal because we have a center of gravity. So what we want to do is put heels back a little bit farther.
Okay.
The idea is now we're going to get on the edge of the seat. We're going to go all the way forward like a bowing position. You'll actually feel a lift off of your lower body when you find that. Keith, it should be now. Come up, straight up, all the way up. And put all the pressure on your heels. Feel the glutes tighten.
Oh, yeah.
And slowly bring your...
We have liftoff.
I love this show. Okay. That was great. Now let's walk around. What we're going to do now, how are we doing, Governor? Is he going to make it?
I don't know. We have a cart, a crash cart standing by.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, other side of it.
Now we're going to do the other thing. Slowly raise this hip up.
Yeah,
That's hip flexion.
I can feel it.
I know you can. Now we're going to do hip extension. Back of the chair, just bring your straight leg slightly back, and now back to center. Take it back, and back to center. That's very good. Other leg, you're doing really well.
Well, thank you.
And back to center. Now we get to go back to the chair. So now you're going to do another thing we want to do. We're going to slowly round our back down one vertebrae at a time, and stretch your spine, spinal flexion, and slowly come up.
Ooh, that
Inhale.
feels good. Yeah.
And now slowly reach down and pick up your water bottles.
Keith, you okay over there?
Huh?
You gonna make it okay?
I think so.
All right.
Now, Governor, you can give us any tips you would like as we're going through this.
I'm mesmerized by the entire
figured you
thing.
were.
Totally.
It's
So-
the heaviest weight I can lift.
So
right?
now we
It's great.
scoot up on the edge of the chair. Just
Okay.
want to put our upper arms against our body. We're
Okay.
slowly going to curl our palms toward our
Okay.
shoulders. That's it. Hold it. Remember what we did? Slowly down and back up. This is 1 pound. You're doing very well.
Thank you.
Now lean forward a little bit. We're going to do what is called a kickback. And just now take the bottle back, extend the elbow back, and you'll feel that in the back of your arms.
Huh?
And finally, we're going to put this up, and we're going to press forward and press these bottles
I
together.
got my bottles wrong. Oh, yeah.
Nitro, come on.
Come on.
We
Okay.
rehearsed this before.
Yes, I know.
Just isometric contract, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You'll feel that in your chest. Slowly bring the elbows back. And now press forward and hold. There you go. And there you have very easy exercise to do at home with water bottles.
Very good.
All right. Let's give him a hand.
I can do this.
We've decided, Keith, he's got what it takes.
That's right.
Now, if you want to know more about
Very
Dan
good.
Isaacson, if you want to ask him questions about your own lifestyle transformation, if you go to Huckabee.tv, we will connect you to Dan.